If you think I'm standing next to a garbage dump, you are exactly right. This dumpster is going to be an object lesson that we want to use for a two-part devotional. There's two reasons why I'm standing next to garbage. Number one is really secondary. I think I look good next to garbage, and I wanted to look as good as I could on this particular devotional. What do you think? I think I outshine the garbage, maybe not. But the primary reason is I want us to think a little bit about garbage in this two-part devotional. Today, we want to be in Jeremiah chapter 2, verses 12 and 13. And then in the second part, I want to be in Isaiah chapter 44. I want us to think about the directions that we might go in life, the people or things that we might turn to in life, rather than turning to the Lord. Israel had a problem with this, and when we read the Old Testament, I want us to understand that we are actually looking at a mirror. This is really helps us understand our lives. And in Jeremiah chapter 2, verses 12 and 13, it says, "Be appalled, O heavens, at this, and shudder. Be very desolate, declares the Lord." And the point is, Israel's turned away from me. Be appalled at this. How in the world could they look to another God? And then it says, "For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, to hew for themselves, secondly, cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water." They've turned away from the living God, the fountain of living waters, to pursue broken cisterns that really can't hold water, other gods. Do we do the same thing? Yes, we do. And I want to try to make this clear to us. And I want us to think about it in two steps. Number one, I just want you to be aware you do it. I do it. So yesterday, I had a difficult day. I had to walk into a number of issues and have some meetings that were a little heavy. I had to anticipate some more meetings today. Last night, I was at home wanting some downtime. My wife and I were talking about some issues, and she was disagreeing with me, and it was just kind of ticking me off. It's like, why can't you see it from my point of view? I know you've been there. And so just wrestling with that. Woke up this morning and went to the bathroom, and the drawers were open. Welcome to my world. I like things nice and tidy. So I'm pushing in drawers. I go into the kitchen and drawers are open. I'm pushing in drawers. There's stuff on the dining room table. Our house is really clean. I'm pathetic when it comes to being obsessive about cleanliness. So all these things are going on inside of me. And what the Lord wants me to do in the midst of all that is go to Him, the fountain of living waters. We have the opportunity to go to the Creator of the world and say, "Lord, I need your help." But if you're like me, and I'm assuming you are, we don't always do that. Oftentimes we turn away and find cisterns, broken cisterns that hold no water, and we look to those things for life instead. Now imagine I've got all these things going on in my life, and I'm going to use one situation in particular, and that's the relationship with my wife. Sorry, Joni. I'm going to use the situation of the relationship with my wife, and there's all this stuff going on inside of me. Joni, I just want you to see things from my point of view. I just want you to affirm me. I just want you to think that I'm the man and have all the answers, and I don't know why you're opposing me. Think about all the things that are going on inside of me, and think about, just for a moment, about what I might do, because I want to feel something different than my wife has given me. I don't want you to just think about me. I want you to think about your own life. What are you up against? And instead of going to the fountain of living waters, you find yourself bumping into this difficulty, or something is causing you pain or anxiety. What are you tempted to do? In what ways might you turn away from the fountain of living waters? A good thing for all of us to do today is to recognize our tendency to turn away to broken cisterns and say, "I don't want to do that today. Let's just bring these things to the Lord." Maybe you could take the next few moments just to bring them to the Lord and say, "Fountain of living waters, I want a nice cool drink for my parched soul. I turn to you right now." That's what Israel needed to do. It was an evil for them to turn away from the fountain of living waters. It was an evil for them to turn to broken cisterns. And it's evil for us as well. And you know what else? Not only is it evil, there's no satisfaction ultimately in that. And so let's spend some time with the Lord. Take to Him the things that you're up against, because He's the fountain of living waters. Ask Him to help you today. And then we're going to look at Isaiah 44.